In Key West, Florida, two women left the gym one morning and discovered someone had been secretly tracking their every move.
I get home and I have a notification pop up on my phone that there's an Apple AirTag.
And that just popped up today?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just like, I don't have an Apple AirTag. I've never bought an Apple AirTag. And I'm sitting in my car and I like play the sound, but I can't hear anything in the car.
There's a little button that says play sound on it.
And then I step outside and I'm at my apartment at this point, and I like play it again and it was like a really faint. So I go, my car's right here.
Are you the white one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I go to the back end of the driver's side because that's where I thought I could hear. That's where I first could hear it super loud. And
Couldn't find it.
I couldn't find it. So I was like, okay, maybe I just bumped up near something. And so I go about my morning. I get ready for work. I go from my house on Big Harbor. I live on 16 Aquamarine Drive. I go to the tax collector, and then I go and park for work at Oropesa Stearns and Cardenas on Simonton. And then I leave work, and I'm going to the southernmost mansion to meet with my friend.
For drinks.
And when I turn from Caroline onto Duval, it says that there's an AirTag moving with you.
Okay.
So when I get to my location, I parked, I went in, I grabbed my friend, and I was like, hey, like I can hear this thing, but I can't find it. So then we pinpointed it on the back end of the passenger side.
Which side, the driver's side or the...
It got super loud on the rear passenger side.
Yeah, she literally went under there and found it.
I was like, okay, I can hear it super loud. So I pull over into the parking lot by the Butterfly Museum, and I crawl in under the car. And it's literally right up in under my, like under the wheel, but it's right here.
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't taken the tag out, but it was literally where I wouldn't find it. It was.
Was it already duct taped?
Yeah, it was duct taped where I wouldn't be able to find it, and I had to crawl under on my hands and knees and get it. And sure as shit, that's what it is. And now I'm a little freaked out because they now know where I live. They know where I work.
And
I live by myself.
She's saying she doesn't have any idea who would do this.
That was going to be my next question. Do you
I
have...
have no earthly idea.
And you got that notification today. So what time did you get to Body Zone this morning?
I got to Body Zone between 5:45 and 5:55.
This morning?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Let me get a hold of my
And I was in the
sergeant real
gym.
quick.
I was in Body Zone doing my workout until about 7:05, and I walked out with my friends.
Okay.
We're thinking it's on the passenger side underneath the car.
Do you need a flashlight?
Keep in mind,
I got
somebody
one.
might want to preserve, fingerprints or whatever.
Yeah. Can you play the sound?
Yeah. It's like way under there. You literally have to, get on your back and get under there. And they looked, but they couldn't find exactly where it was.
It's really loud here.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Is it under the tire?
It's right here.
Don't touch
Okay.
it.
Yeah,
Don't touch
Right
it.
there. No, that's where it is.
Are you kidding me?
It's right here.
No, but it's right under
You know
the
where
tires
it's at.
where it's coming from.
Can
Yeah.
you play it again, just to...
Yeah, in just a second once I get these on. Ooh, this is gonna be annoying.
Sorry to make you crawl.
Oh, no worries.
See, yeah, it
Oh, yeah.
probably has that black tape on it, right?
Yep.
It's the exact same.
If I just blinded you, I am
Oh,
so
no
sorry.
worries. Where's it? Oh my god.
It's most likely magnetized as well.
That's insane.
I'll go ahead.
Two of them in one night.
Oh, yeah. I appreciate it. Okay.
Yeah, it was so funny.
Do you
I'm
have
driving with
your
Taylor.
driver's license on you? I do. Now, were both of y'all at Body Zone this morning at the same
We're
time?
gym partners.
Okay. So you were at Body Zone at the same time this morning, most likely left around 7:05 as well?
Yes, and then this is when it said it was the
First, when did you receive that first notification?
It was around, some of my friends here, like around 5?
That was
So
your first
5 p.m.
Yeah, it was late. It was super late. I was very shocked.
Okay, so first notification was around 5. Now, what do you remember what that notification said?
It just said, it was kind of that, like, oh, the AirTag is tracking you. And I was like, oh, this is kind of weird.
Okay, it said it. Did it say it was with you or it was moving with you?
It was, I don't remember, but I remember that it showed my map, which I thought was kind of weird. So I was just like, oh, shoot, this is kind of weird.
And then Kate called her and said, hey, did you notice something weird on your phone? And Steph was like, yeah, I did. You know, what the heck does that mean? It said something about an AirTag. So, because she just intuitively thought.
Yeah.
You know,
now,
she
did
might
you
have
reach out to Miss Taylor first about the AirTag incident when you
No,
got the
she
notification?
didn't. I called her immediately because since we were together this morning, I was like, the risk of us being tagged together, I was like, it just made sense to call. I was like, you need to just go check her car.
Were you two parked right next to each other in the in the parking lot, or?
She was parked there, then there was an empty, and then it was mine.
Okay, but about the same row.
Yeah,
Okay.
same row.
Same row.
So car park. Now, what time did you start looking for the AirTag?
When Taylor called me.
I started calling her as soon as I finished here. So about 6:16.
6:16. Okay.
At the gym.
Do you think this gentleman would do anything like that?
No.
I don't think so.
No. He literally like looks out for us every time. Like he's just like
Really nice,
yeah,
friendly.
super nice. Has never given any creepy vibe. No, nothing. Has always been like, please
Very
be safe, please be
respectful,
careful.
Yeah.
Like nothing out of
The ordinary.
But other than that, nobody that you guys can think of that
we don't
would
talk to
target the
anybody
cars?
else at the gym.
Do you think it would be somebody from the gym?
I don't think of anybody.
I don't think so, but that's the only place that we would have in common at being at the exact same time.
Did you notice any other cars or anything?
There's no other cars around us. And there was nobody around. There was nobody hanging out in the parking lot around our cars at any
Because I know it's got like all those open like view windows and stuff.
Yeah.
So
There's no like there was no one around. There was no one around our cars when we all walked in. When we walked in together, and there was nobody around our cars when all
guys
three of us
left.
left the gym at the same time.
okay.
And we were all three parked within spaces of each other.
Okay. Does the other gym friend how well do y'all know him?
Gym
Besides
friend.
just seeing him
Gym
all the
friend.
time?
That's it.
That's it.
How much later did
Do you have his like information or anything that maybe he may have received an Apple AirTag too?
He hasn't said anything to that.
We don't normally talk to him. I think I might have his number, but we don't. It's you know how like you go and you have like your gym friends? That's literally it.
Okay.
How much later did he come in today? You guys.
Oh, damn.
Like 5-10 minutes. 'Cause we're normally all there together 5:30, 5:45.
yeah.
He literally came in 5-10 minutes after us, and he was just like, my friend's dog died. And like he literally caught up with us for like 5-6 minutes, and then he goes and does his workout, and then we all meet back up at the end of our workouts and walked out together.
Okay.
Nothing shady. He didn't hang around. He was just like, same thing was, bye, have a great weekend. We sat and talked in the parking lot for like 2 minutes, and then have a great day. See you next week. That's it.
All right. But other than that, no idea who would possibly do that to you all.
No.
We don't talk to anybody else at the gym.
What about like outside of the gym? Like people that may not get along with, like, do you guys have any other friends that are in common with you too?
I mean, it's our normal friend group, but we haven't seen them all week.
Okay. But they wouldn't do anything
no,
like
not
that?
at all. Not at all. Just because I knew we were together and like, with it saying 7:10, that's around the time we were leaving the gym. So I was
Yeah,
like, I'm
because
just
yours
gonna-
was 7:10, hers was 7:11.
So like that's literally like we walked out of the gym at 7:05. We sat in the parking lot for 5 minutes talking together, said our goodbyes, got in our cars, started driving.
drove off.
Immediate. That's when I got mine.
And both of you went directly home afterwards?
I did.
I passed her on my way home.
That's scary.
It is.
Detective Boyd. This is Detective Bouvier.
Nice to meet you.
Do you, your family seems pretty concerned, but did they tell you why we're here? to talk to
Yeah,
you.
my son told me about an AirTag or something. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is probably a conversation you'd rather have in private. Do you want to talk somewhere else
Yeah.
away from them, or it's up to you?
Yeah, talk here, but
You're okay talking in
yeah,
front of them?
because I don't know what
Would
is.
you like to go home, maybe?
We could talk here if that's okay. Do you know what an AirTag is?
Yeah, my son Papa and
I told him it's like
he showed
it's
me,
the AirTag that tracks.
the
yeah.
trucks
Okay.
wallet. Yeah, or key.
Look, I'm completely comfortable talking to you in front of your wife and your son,
Okay.
but for your sake, I think we should probably have a conversation alone, and then you decide if you want them here or not. If you're tracking.
Może coś, nie wiem, no, że on chce sam sobie
Okay,
powiedzieć.
if you want to
You
talk
want
to me only.
If you want to sit in the front, maybe you should sit in back, and we'll just talk in the car real quick.
Okay.
All right.
Usually you understand everything.
Okay. All right. All right. What I'm trying to say is I have what's called, are you familiar with probable cause? Okay. I have enough information based on my investigation with these
Okay.
AirTags to arrest you without you saying one word. But you may be able to tell me something that makes sense and I don't have to arrest you, right?
Okay.
So here's the deal. Do you know her?
Yes, it's yeah.
Does your wife know about her?
No.
Do you know her?
Yeah, it's oh my God, I forgot name. Yeah.
Okay.
We was in the gym. It's my friend. Yeah.
Okay. Do you know about AirTags?
Yeah.
Do you have any?
No, I don't have here any.
Have you ever had any?
Before?
Mhm.
Yes.
You have. All right. How many AirTags do you have?
I think 4 in the package.
When?
2 years ago, maybe.
Okay. 2 girls in Calvin who has access to the cameras say that it was just you and the gym worker there that morning, nobody else. And that's their names.
Mm-hmm.
Stopped working out recently. Have you seen them at the gym lately?
Yeah.
When?
I don't know. It's months ago.
Okay.
Maybe more.
All right. So we know what we're talking about.
I text later after she not both not coming. I text to.
All right.
Still.
So look, I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of what's going on. Before I ask you any more questions, I'm going to read you Miranda. Okay? You could decide to continue talking with me and explain what happened here or not. But based on what I've got so far, I have enough to arrest you. I'm hoping that you're going to be able to tell me something that will say, oh, that makes perfect sense and there's nothing criminal here. All right?
Okay.
But I have to read you Miranda first. All right?
Okay.
Do you have a Miranda card on you? You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. Do you understand each of these rights I have explained to you?
Yeah.
All right.
It was friendly.
Do you know what that is?
That one is this
Do you know what this is?
AirTag, yeah?
That's an AirTag.
Yeah.
You know what this is?
I don't have idea.
That was underneath both of their cars.
Okay, I not play. I tell you true.
Okay.
I put that one
Why?
for joke.
What do you mean?
I always joking. You can ask my friend. I joking with this girl in the gym,
Yeah.
and I know it's any sound I send for my phone and for confuse her. You know, it's joke.
What do you mean?
It's any beeping after you send the like they try to find something. This AirTag is beeping.
Yeah.
And I want to confuse this girl for the, put that one, and just for the
Well, look.
funny.
Look at, I'm relieved. You understand? I'm relieved. This is why. Because they're younger and you're older, right? So I don't know you.
I don't know how.
But hold on, hear me out.
Okay.
I come here, I know nothing about you. I come here and see you have a wife, you have 2 kids.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that. That's why I asked you to speak in the car and away from them to respect your privacy. you know, in case there's something was going on. I didn't want them to know. But, you know, everybody has their own sense of humor, you know. But myself and these girls included were worried that this was like sex trafficking or something like that, you know, or like you wanted to find out where they were, and they were scared, right? They didn't know who put it. Apple gave me the return on the devices, and that's how I came up with your name.
You talk to this girl?
I do talk to them.
We have a really very good relation. I know that she both tell me where she work, where she live. I know have a sense for the tracking these girls, because I know everything about both.
Yeah.
And same, she knows everything.
Did you put the AirTag on both cars?
Yeah, for joke, I sent from my phone this beeping. For the, you know, she go outside and something beeping under my car. What is it? You know? It's just my idea.
How long did you keep it on there?
Just one day, you know. Just I try make like that, and that's it. The next day, my plan was laughing with both, you know.
Yeah.
And she both said, "Oh, I love you. Oh, I miss you. Oh, when you coming to the gym."
You said you didn't want your wife to see that.
But I received for now my wife not see that one, you know, because I know this girl's play. I don't have any bad intention for this girl.
This thing here, do you buy this or do you make it? I don't even know. Like, what is this thing?
No, it's a magnet for the oh my god, hook and it for the towels or something.
For a towel?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the tape?
And tape, duct tape, and that's it, you know, just.
Yeah. You did that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Removed.
So the same day you put it on, you removed it? Okay.
Same day.
So it wasn't like a week or a month?
No. Same day I removed.
You removed the
No, from the
phone, from the
app.
So less than 24 hours?
Of course,
Less than 12 hours?
I think maybe 8 hours.
Okay. All right, look, you know how I didn't want you to talk about this in front of your family? I need you to sign a piece of paper, okay?
Okay.
So your family, when we get out of this car, we'll go behind your truck and we'll sign the piece of paper, okay? It's a summons. That's so that they don't know what's going on. You understand me?
And what say?
Yes. So, let's get out, let's sign the piece of paper, all right? I'm going to talk to the girls, all right?
Okay.
And we'll go from there. Come on.
And say, Bob, I'm sorry, but...
It's all right. You got a pen, Randy? So, the software that we use, right, can crack the password without you giving it to me. But it goes to the Florida Department of Law Enforcement. They plug it in if they don't know the password, and it'll sit in their laboratory in Fort Myers while the phone goes through every single 4-digit combination that it can until it cracks it. And that could take months and months and months and months. So I'm taking the phone, I'm seizing it, okay, and I'm going to get a warrant. If the judge approves it, we're going to send it to FDLE. We could do it the easy way and you give me the password, or we could do it the hard way and your phone could be up there for however long it takes to crack the 4-digit code. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot easier if I just have the passcode. And if the judge doesn't think
I give you my passcode, it's no problem.
All right, what is it? All right, man. Well, look, I appreciate you being honest with me.
Okay.
We're going to make sure that this was as innocent as you say it
But
is.
I can talk to my son and wife for 1 second.
Well, you'll be able to call them when you get out there. We don't let that happen. This is why. Because you talk to them for 1 second, you want a hug or whatever.
No hug. Just help or leave my truck.
I don't have a problem once we get you in the car and buckled in. If your son wants to come up and speak to you through the window,
I'll roll the window down. You can talk through the window.
Oh, okay.
So, is there anything else you need from me?
Yeah.
Okay. And here, give me 1 second to put him in the car, and then you guys can talk to him. Okay? Have a seat. Give me 1 second. So you want your family to have all this, and then do you want to take your wallet? You want them to
I
have
don't
it
know.
on?
I need something from this wallet. ID
Yeah,
or
your
something?
ID and stuff like
Oh,
that. Yeah.
yes, ID
Okay.
is there.
Yes.
Investigators confirmed through Apple's subscriber records that the AirTags found beneath both women's cars had been registered to the 52-year-old suspect, a man they had considered nothing more than a friendly face at the gym. Surveillance footage from Body Zone that morning placed him as the only person near both vehicles during the window when the devices were planted. Despite his insistence that it was all a harmless prank, law enforcement saw it differently. He was charged with 2 counts of installation or use of a tracking device, each a third-degree felony under Florida law, carrying a potential sentence of up to 15 years per count. He was released from the Monroe County Jail on a $70,000 bond, and his case remains active in the Florida court system.